How's it going, you guys? AZ Plow 21. As Let's go ahead and get right into this now. Hold up. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. There we go. All right. So now, if you're watching on YouTube, obviously you're gonna see what's going on. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and try it again. Now, I tried to do it last time. I tried to do a local to global, and I got 2 episodes in, and I was super excited. But the thing is, um, I just I got too excited because I just kept right on playing without recording, and I got way in too deep to really kind of fill you guys in on what was going on. Essentially, what I started out doing was I started doing the Gladiator Fighting Global promotion, local to global. I got like 2 episodes in. I was starting to sign some people, starting to set up the first, fight cards, and then I kind of just got overwhelmed with everything. Not overwhelmed, I just got overly excited about everything that was going on. So I straight up just said, fuck it, and I just kept playing for my enjoyment rather than recording, which I enjoyed, but it got to a point where I was like, you know what? I started this for the YouTube channel, and I'm not even really doing it anymore. So I stopped, and that's when I stopped playing WMMA 5 altogether for a little bit. But obviously, I'm back, and now I'm super hopped up on this game, and every time that I'm playing, I'm feeling the need that I need to be recording or streaming it in some capacity. And with the UFC save, I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm kind of recording too much almost. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna obviously be recording the UFC save, but I'm gonna kind of stretch it out to the point where I can, release it constantly, but not too much to the point where like I'm kind of just saturating, my YouTube channel with videos that not everyone can watch at once. I mean, if you enjoy binge watching, that's awesome, but I kind of feel like I'm posting almost too much, like all at once. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this local to global save up, and it's all gonna be on Twitch. Like it's all gonna be streamed. All of it's gonna be live on Twitch, and I'll obviously upload it all to YouTube after the fact. But it's gonna be like super long episodes because it's literally just gonna be me doing everything, like all the simulating, all the signing the contracts, all the little micromanaging. I'm gonna do all of it. So it's probably gonna take a long time, and if there's any, I think we have one viewer here now on Twitch. So obviously, now would be a good time to select what we're going to be doing here. Let's go ahead and go into our user talent levels. Negotiating, I want to be 10 out of 10 because if this is going to be super important. Eye for talent, we don't really need that right now. Matchmaking, that's going to decide how easy it'll be to put fights together. Promotion is going to be a big thing. Scouting is not super important right now. Silver tongue, what does silver tongue do again? Persuasive, spend less money on inducements when matchmaking. That's not super important. So we have 10, 12, 15, 21. So let's go ahead and get that all the way up as well. So that's 10, 12, 15, 25, 27, 28. Matchmaking. High for talent. Yeah, let's go ahead and put matchmaking up. And so now that's good. All right, cool. So as you can see, I'm putting myself in the game as a user avatar. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Okay, so now, as you can see, this is a 100% local to global save. It's going to be called Shadow Ridge Fighting Championships. Now, Shadow Ridge is the name of my high school that I went to here in Arizona. It's middle of nowhere in a town called Surprise, Arizona. And that's the high school that I went to. So we're going to be running this fight promotion. Oh shit, we played y'all in football. What high school did you go to? Cornflakes? If you say like Verado or something. Yonker? Oh shit. Wow, yeah. Yeah, that is really close. That's like maybe a 30-minute drive because you're out by Verado area. Yonker wasn't necessarily always the best at football, but they're always they're I don't want to say they're the closest because obviously that's Willow Canyon, Valley Vista, but Yeah, no, you guys weren't the best. But Shadow Ridge Fighting Championships is what we're going to call this. And we are going to play as the owner of Shadow Ridge Fighting Championships because this is a promotion that I. We're going to say that one day, AZ Plow 21 went to, you know, local thrift shop, not the thrift shop, to the gas station, picked out a scratcher ticket, and he scratched it, and he won $50,000 on it through the scratcher lottery. And he decided, you know what? I'm not going to save this. I'm not going to put it in, a savings account. I'm going to open up my own MMA promotion. That's what every, sane-minded adult will do at the age of 24. Let's go ahead and do that. And you know what? While I'm at it, I'll run it out of my old high school gym. That's exactly what we're going to do. And that's what we're going to do here. We have zero people on our roster. We have zero broadcasters, no TV deals whatsoever, completely unknown. This is a 100% local to global save, and we're going to go ahead and start it out right here. And this is literally the very beginning of the game. So it's the same mod that I'm using for the UFC save. As you can see, Khabib, the best pound for pound fighter. So it's like 100% like brand new, but it's the same database. It's just we have zero people signed. So if we go to our homepage and we go to roster, we have nobody. Okay. So do you suppose to go live on Streamlabs, let it save and upload it? So yeah, I go live on Streamlabs, but when you go live on Streamlabs, it automatically saves a copy of the video that you're doing. And if for anyone who's joining now on Twitch, this is a brand new save that I'm doing. It's a local to global save that I'm going to do 100% on Twitch. I'm going to obviously upload it to YouTube after the fact, but it's all going to be on Twitch. So anything that I do in this game is going to be on Twitch. So you have to be on Twitch if you want to watch it, to watch all of it, obviously. But as you can see, we have zero broadcasting deals, no shows scheduled whatsoever. We have zero fighters whatsoever in any of our divisions. So yeah, we're gonna have a tough time here. But yeah, TJ, if you do OBS Streamlabs, it'll save a copy of your stream after the fact, so that way you can upload to YouTube or something like that. And you can also just record it, so you don't have to stream if you do not want to. All right. So the first thing that I am thinking about doing is getting a broadcast deal if we can. I highly doubt we're going to be able to unless it's like YouTube or something. But let's see if there's anything. Nope. Absolutely nobody wants to talk to us. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so now we're going to go into the part that really matters, which is the fighters tab. We need to make sure that we get some fighters on here before we even consider at all scheduling fights or scheduling shows. But the thing is, we only have $50,000 because that's the amount of money. So we can get Daniel Madrid right now. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. He might want a little bit more money, but let's go ahead and see what's up with our boy Daniel Madrid. Only wants $1,000 a fight. We have $50,000. Can we talk him down? Because we have 10 negotiating. So what about 700? And no signing bonus. Would you do that? So he doesn't want to do that. What about 900, sir? Nope. See, this is the thing. We have to kind of lowball everybody because we got to fight for, everything that we've got here. No, he won't want to do. So we're going to have to pay him the full 1,000. Ooh, no. He doesn't want that. He wants a signing bonus. That's why. So what about that? Fine. All right, so Daniel Madrid, we're going to go ahead and sign. No, we can't guarantee the fights because we can't sign anyone to exclusive contracts. That's the thing. We can't sign anyone to exclusive contracts, and we can't sign anyone to guaranteed fights because Daniel Madrid already has a contract with LFA. So if he wants, he can accept a booking with them. So essentially what we have to do is just make sure that the moment he's available to be booked, we book him and not LFA. That's going to be kind of difficult. I'm going to literally have to keep tabs on everybody, the entire roster, just to make sure that we're keeping tabs on everybody. But essentially, what we're doing in this episode is just taking a look at literally every fighter that's available, and we're gonna see who the cheapest like options are, because the cheapest options are gonna be around $700, $600. They're gonna be shitty, but those are the fighters that we're gonna need. We're gonna be only able to run like 8 fights on their first fight card, and that alone is probably gonna cost like $20,000, and we don't even know if we're gonna see a profit. We could be out of business like within the first 6 months. We only have $50,000 to work with. We can't just, sign like John Jones out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Okay, and the thing is, also not having a broadcasting deal is definitely not going to help either. Okay, so let's see here. How expensive should Bob Sapp? I mean, we can check that. Is he even active? That's the thing. He is active. He's $3,900. Low level national, high level regional in America, but at this point, he's just not worth it. He's not. Um, he's not going to be worth it. He's way too much money. $5 to get knocked out? Yeah, no, not $5. If we were to get Bob Sapp, he would have to be in the main event, but we're not going to do that because, first of all, he'll probably lose anyways, so his popularity would just go down. So what we want to look for is people who have excellent marketability, but who don't want that much money. And that's going to be hard to find, obviously. So available for hire. And let's just can fight at. See, the thing is, I think we can only sign people based in the United States too. So we're kind of like shoehorned in there because we're like such a small, such a small promotion. So America, normal weight class, heavyweight. Okay. And so these are all the available heavyweight fighters. So I'm going to look for anyone who's like $800 or less, and we'll immediately offer them a contract. So like 900, no. 900, 800. See, like this guy is shitty. You know what I mean? $800, but we can sign him. But I want to make sure I give nobody bonuses. And see, the thing is, I don't want to give anyone bonuses, but I can offer them stupid things like pay-per-view bonuses because they're not going to be on pay-per-view for a long time. Nope, he's kind of smart to that. Title victory bonus. Nope. Title defense bonus. Nope. He really just wants a signing bonus, huh? Main event bonus, maybe? There we go. $800. Okay. See, like, Chase Sherman would be nice. He's only low-level regional, though. Not very marketable. Chris Barnett. Great marketability. $1,100. This guy, Chris the Law Lewis, 900. So we're looking for anyone 800 right now. But then we'll go back up and look at the 900s. So we're looking for 800. Destiny Yarbrough. So she's 800, but she's a female fighter. That's not what we're going to do. 900, 900, 900, 900. Damn, does everybody want $900? Alright, so this guy, Vernon Biggie Lewis. Go ahead and get him signed up as well. So give you a pay-per-view bonus. Because the thing is, we're not going to be on pay-per-view, and we're not going to have any title fights for a long time, so we're not going to have to worry about that. And then this guy's probably not going to, win a title by any means anyways, and he will accept this deal. It's lit. Indeed, it is lit, TJ. All right, 1,000. So now let's go back up and look at everyone who's 900. $900 fighters. Where y'all at? Okay, so Rob Caveman Jackson, average marketability. Don't really like that a lot. Hmm. We'll go ahead and sign him up anyways. We're not giving him a bonus, so we're basically kind of just getting him on our roster at this point. We will not have paid him any money. All right, so title bout bonus, title defense bonus, title victory bonus, and pay-per-view bonus. Will he take that? Yes, he will. All right, it's 900. Ooh, strong marketability. This guy's out of Arizona as well. See, this guy looks really good, and even though he's 1,100 to fight, I like those skills, and he's very strong marketability as well. So we'll go ahead and negotiate with him. 1,100, and we'll give him the same stuff. And 0 bonus. All right. Remember, a lot of these guys might get, offered from other companies. And that would suck because I would then have to, offer them some more money if that was the case. All right. 8 and 7, 900. Dan Mergliotta and Walt Harris's conditioning cost you $1,500. What do you mean $1,500? Tell me you didn't bet $1,500 on that fight, or were you gonna win $1,500? Tell me you didn't bet $1,000 on Walt Harris. You would have won it. Was it as part of a parlay, or was it straight money? Because believe me, I've been there, like on the parlays. FanDuel, gotcha. Because I've been there. Literally, I think it was the Edson Barbosa versus Dan Hooker. No, it was the Kevin Lee versus Edson Barbosa fight, I think. Where I bet on Edson Barbosa, and I might be wrong. I could be wrong. Anyways, it was a fight that was involving Kevin Lee. And I bet on Kevin Lee to win, and he was the last result that I needed to win a parlay that would have won me like $500, and he lost. So, yeah, not a big fan after that. Or, I mean, I was a fan, but I was obviously very upset. No bonus for you. Title victory. Title defense. Title bout. Pay-per-view bonus. All right. So right now, I really kind of just want to get maybe like 8 fighters per division, just so I have enough for like maybe 3 cards. Strong marketability, $1,000 though. 900. At this point, we kind of just need bodies. That's the thing. Like, we just need bodies. This guy didn't even need all the other bonuses. See, like this guy, Lorenzo Hood, strong marketability, strong striking, and he's only $900. That's a big one, and we're not giving him any bonus. We're just saying, come fight for me. Why? Because I want you to, essentially. That's it. That's all I have to offer. Just, I will let you fight. See, like this guy, no. 900, but he doesn't have anything to offer me, really. Kevin Concrete Asplund. No, thank you. See, like this guy right here, 29, so pretty young age. But 11-5, a good record, and he doesn't have a contract with anybody. So I like that. Kelvin Tiller, get in here. And I can't wait to get further deep into the save because eventually a lot of these guys are going to be like homegrown stars that we're going to be like, oh, remember when we signed Kelvin Tiller? He's amazing now. Like, and then when we come up with if we end up making a little bit of money, can end up signing some more guys. And I want to be able to sign, younger guys that I can build up. See, like this guy, Justin Frazier, was on the Ultimate Fighter. He lost in not the championship. He lost in the final. Okay, I wonder if these guys will just they want it to be sweetened a little bit because they're not getting that bonus. That's okay. I'm not giving anybody a signing bonus. Above average marketability, not for that price. Josh the Hammer Burns, 8 and 10. Sure. Yeah, so we're not going to do any title fights until like everyone's had around 2 or 3 fights so we can figure out like who are the best guys in the division. We're not just going to have a title fight straight out of the gate. If anything, we might have a tournament, for every division, but that's still to be decided. Josh Appelt lost to Bobby Lashley. That's his claim to fame. I'm all about it. And we're giving you no signing bonus, sir. FanDuel. What state are you in, Cornflakes? Because I am in Arizona, obviously. I think you're in Texas, right? Because we do not have FanDuel. We can't bet on anything here. World Caliber Jiu-Jitsu. Sure, why not? Second favorite part of Texas is FanDuel. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet, to be honest. Once I get my degree and I get a job, I hope I get it in a state that's like sports crazy. I've always kind of, wanted to live in not a small town, but like a town that's like really big on like high school sports and college sports. We also don't have state taxes. In Texas, yeah, that'd be a plus. Texas is probably a very underrated state to live in. People give it all the crap because of like hillbillies or whatever, but I'd imagine it's a good, state to live in and maybe raise a family in. Ooh, the great marketability, like that. Because right now we don't care at all about like the skills of these fighters. We just want to make sure that they're marketable and that they're cheap. And a lot of these guys are cheap. See, like this guy, J.A. Dudley, offers me nothing, so I'm not going to even look at him any further. 900. This guy, I can't, he doesn't have any marketability, but he looks pretty good, so go ahead and sign him up as well. Have you played on the Dawn of MMA mod before? That's like the old school mod. I did in WMMA 3, but I haven't done it here just because I'm so caught up in like obviously like this game save, the UFC game save, and the old UFC game save that I was doing. So that could be something that I consider doing also, is like an old school MMA save where I like do UFC like from the beginning, you know what I mean? Something like that, or maybe do Pride. I could do that too. That could be something that I'm interested in. I don't know, but I would wanna make sure that it's something that everyone else would watch too. Like local to global, everyone kind of wants to watch stuff like this. You know what I mean? But the other stuff is like, yeah, it could be fun in the future. But for now, these two series perfectly fine. And I mean, I don't have all the time in the world to record as much as I'd love to. This guy's from Arizona, so we'll go ahead and sign him up. Strong marketability, 900, sure. All right. Ooh, like this. 32 years old, not necessarily young, but young for a heavyweight. $900. Pretty good stats, strong marketability. Go ahead and sign up Chris Lewis. Mm, Chris Barnett, a little too expensive for me right now. Dingo Brown, no. Excellent Menace. Still moving around through the pandemic. I'm still working. I mean, so I'm working like 45 hours a week, as a matter of fact, through all this. My job um, gave me a 10% raise because of everything that's going on. So I'm still working, still going into work, and we got a 10% raise hourly because of it. So it's cool getting a little bit more money because of it. But I mean, if they were to say go home and just stay home for a bit, I wouldn't hate that either. But Arizona's opening up everything else right now, so that's not going to happen. All right. But tomorrow I do have off, so I'll probably stay in tomorrow and either play some video games on my PS4 or maybe stream this a little bit more. Maybe. This guy, no, no. Strong marketability, dark green. Where's marketability at? 70 to 75. So if it's light green, that means that he's great at it. Dark green means that it's okay. Yeah, 17 and 27. Not the greatest, but the marketability is what I'm looking at. Because it'll sell the fight, which means people will want to come, and if more people come to the fights, we'll make more money. You know what I mean? Negative for Texas. Priority one was let's make sure our beaches are open. Our beaches are open. What? Is that a meme that you just spilled out there, cornflakes? Because I know there was a meme on Twitter about Arizona's beaches being open, and people were like, "What the hell? I can't believe they've done that." But like, obviously, Arizona doesn't have beaches. You know what I mean? Your beach. Where is there a beach in Texas? Like the Gulf? Like the Gulf of Mexico? All right. So those are all the heavyweights. Let's go ahead and take a look at the light heavyweights now. Gulf of Mexico, South Padre Island. See, I haven't been to Texas since I was 8 years old, 9 years old, and we went to the San Antonio. We went to the Riverwalk. We went to the NASA station. Typical tourist shit. All right. So this guy Alex Nicholson. Let's go ahead and sign him up as well. Hopefully, I haven't given anybody a signing bonus by accident. That would suck. I really should just set like a template for all these guys. So let me. Ooh, I like that. So let's go ahead and do that. So user template. Um, Contract type standard fighter. 3 fights. Let's go ahead and do 4 fights. Guaranteed fights, 0 fights. Minimum base pay, 900. Performance skill, none. Free cut from loss, no. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these all the way up. The ones that are, pretty dumb. Okay, if base pay is between 800, oh, hold on, and 900. Okay. Dope. So that means it's going to automatically be like given to him. So when I hit negotiate, oh, what? Oh, that's why. Okay. Gotcha. So I have to redo that one. Okay. Okay, template name 900. And we'll go ahead and save that one. This one will be called 800. And it's literally going to be the same thing just for $800. Good. If base pay is between 750 and 800. And save. Okay, so now if I go back, it should... There we go. Alright, cool. And it took off the performance skill, which is good. Because that means that if he wins a fight, his pay won't go up. Alright, cool. Alright, so anybody 800 or 900 you can take a look at. Not you. Average marketability, strong menace. Sure. Darren Costa. You look pretty crap. There's like 0 skills on you. Jake Hoon. I like the record, so why not? Ooh, $220 a fight. Let's go ahead and get him. Let's sign him up for 10 fights. I feel bad, so 250. There we go. What a deal. James Voknovic, ladies and gentlemen. So this kid... 31. That's not necessarily young by any means, so... Average marketability too, so no. Stick to what you're doing. 800 and 900 only. Average marketability, Kenny Spotwood. Okay. Matt Van Buuren. One of these guys is going to be a Shatteridge Fighting Championship legend in the near future. Strong marketability. This guy has a standard contract with the UFC? That doesn't make sense. And then we'll go ahead and sign this guy too. Okay. Go ahead and move on to the middleweight division. Same thing, 800, 900 only. Chase Walden. I'll make an exception for Chidi and Njokuani because I'm pretty sure this guy's fought in the UFC before, right? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Do not give him a bonus. He wants that bonus. He will not get it. You can have everything else, though. Okie dokie. Let's see. Clinton Williams. You can get in the van. Oh, we already signed Colin Hartz. Daniel Hernandez. We already got Dano Madrid. Devin Clark. Elias Urbina. Strong marketability. From Texas. Jay Silva. Great marketability. Joe Gigliotti. 900. Strong everything from John Schroyer. Jordan Wright doesn't in average marketability. I signed this guy on my UFC save, and it looks like he's going to be pretty good, but not an ideal signing for me here, just because it doesn't look to be very marketable. Let's see here. Strong marketability, 10 and 8. Why not? Strong striking average market 4. Yeah, why not? The important thing is that I'm not signing anybody to any bonuses. Great marketability. Love to see that. El Gringo Diablo, Mike Bernhard. T-Rex Harris. That's a woman. This guy's in Australia, but he's based in America, so we can sign him. All right. That's all of our light heavy, or middleweights, I should say. Now let's go to welterweights. Now, women's fighters are going to be hard to come by. And I've had it set up so that way I have a bantamweight, flyweight, and strawweight division. But it's going to be hard to find women's fighters that are cheap. I know it will be. Ooh, Bobby Nash. He's been in the UFC. That's a easy marketable guy. Brian Grinnell. Nope. Don't need no 43-year-olds. Let's see. 40-year-old. Only good thing about him is his conditioning and consistency. Go ahead and sign this guy. Nope. Yeah, 37 years old. 900. Dennis Olson, welcome to SRFC. Dominic Shonuff Waters, he's been in the UFC before. Ten and 2, that's a pretty good record for Felipe Portela. Francisco Trevino, I can work with that. Oh, no, hold on. What am I doing here? 900, that's what I meant. There we go. I almost gave someone a bonus. Can't do that. Hector Urbina. 900, he's been in the UFC before. Ooh, 130. Jaleel Willis. No bonus for you, though. No. Josh Thorpe, no. Sure. Ooh, Kean Caldwell. He was pretty good in my last save. In my last local to global save, I should say. Still only halfway through these welterweights. Mike the Truth Jackson. Let's go ahead and sign him. This is the guy that beat CM Punk and lost to Mickey Gall. Nope. 900 National Jiu-Jitsu, huh? Nikolai Curry. Omar Johnson. This is average marketability. That's okay. Roger Carroll. Strong submissions. Ron Kessler. Sean Spencer. He's fought in the UFC before. Steve Montgomery. Tamika Brents. It's a woman fighter. Tommy Ghetto Jones. Sure thing. Tyler Wolverine Ray. Interesting nicknames we're seeing out of these guys. Vinicius Brazilian Bad Boy De Jesus. Strong marketability, World Caliber Jiu-Jitsu. Why is he only $900 then? Interesting. Zach Davis, no. Alright, cool. That is all of the welterweights. Now we're going to move ahead into the lightweights. Okay, great experience, excellent weight cutting. Brett Martinez. All right, Kane Carrizosa. See, the thing is, in the beginning, we really only need to put on like 8 fights per card in order to, save up on money. Because 8 cards, if we're doing like $1,000, we're going to spend like $20,000 a card. Hopefully we can make money back. So either that or we can just do 6 fights a card if we absolutely have to. Just so that way we can save money. Excellent marketability. Someone was asking me about felony Charles Bennett. Um, Excellent marketability, but I don't even know if he would win. So it wouldn't be worth it. Wait a little bit if he's still around. All right, Daniel Head. Let's sign him up. All right, strong marketability. Love to see that. Dave Mazzani. All right, 900. Efrain Escudero. This guy's fought in the UFC, and he recently fought in RUF, interestingly enough, here in Arizona. No. 900. This guy's fought the UFC before. Daniel Head, really? What about Daniel Head? I mean, I'm looking at these right here. Any good stats, and the fact that he's just cheap, it means he's going to put on good fights, and he's cheap. That's really what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the records right now, necessarily, because this is a local to global. I mean, we're just trying to put on as good as fights as we can for the least amount of money. Okay, I already offered him a contract. Frankie Perez. See, I don't like all of these stats, and I'm looking for his marketability, and it's average. But the thing is, he's only 30. 10-4 is a pretty good record, so we'll offer him anyways. Gabriel Green. Looks good to me. Great physical skills, great chin. No thanks. This guy looks pretty good, and he's a champion in LFA already. Before he gets snatched up by the UFC. Ooh, only 22 years old out of Chile. Great marketability. Let's go ahead and sign him up. Al Snow will love him, yeah. What do we want? Head. What do we need? Head. $900. Get him in there. Jacob Rosales. Jake Lindsay. The only part that's gonna suck is having to keep tabs on all these guys and making sure that we're the first company to book them in fights, because all the other companies can book them. No, we'll hold off on that. Johnny Boy Nunez. Josh LeBurge. Josh Tyler. Like that. That is a woman. No, thank you. Isn't that the guy? I don't know. Let's see. Anybody else? No. Ooh, 110 per fight. No bonus. Not even $28. Mike Joy. Ooh, 120. Nate Andrews. No bonus. Ladies love Nate Jolly. I'm sure they do. Nope. Sonny Luque. Excellent kicking power. Alright, Thomas Gifford. This guy got wrecked in his last fight. I mean, I'll sign him, but the thing is, he got demolished in the UFC. Okay, let's see. Tom Marcelino. He was beaten by Nick Newell, who's the guy who has one arm. Great for him. All right, that is all of the lightweights. Let's go to featherweight now. Andrew Golden Boy Yates. So Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor, I actually watched him fight live against Chris Avila. I watched him fight and win, and I actually got to meet him at the show too. So interestingly enough, we'll be able to bring him in. Artur Rofi. Bill Algeo. Brandon Killer B. Davis, 210 a fight. You know what that means? 10 fights, but no bonus. Brittany Elkin, featherweights. We can sign her up a little later. Chris Avila, no thanks. Actually, yeah, sure, we'll sign him up. He's actually fought in the UFC before? Wow, twice. Huh. Okay. Did not know that. Good for him. Dad Barrett. Great marketability, apparently. Dane Sayers. Sign up both of those guys. Ethan Goss. Frank Buenafuente. He's 42 years old. We don't need him. 900 years old. We don't really need him as 900 years old. $900. 37 years old. We don't need him really. No, don't need him. 6-2. We'll take that. Mike Santiago, we'll take that. He's fought in the UFC plenty of times. That's a woman. That's a man. Pat Sabatini. Welcome in. That's a woman. Rand Weathers. Great conditioning. Strong. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Bring him in as well. Saul Almeida. Bring him in as well. Tito Kid KO Jones. We'll bring him in. And Yautsin Mesa. We'll bring him in as well. A lot of featherweights. Now we move to the bantamweights. Let's see what we have over here now. Adam Aquaviva. It's a woman. Charlie Dubray. What have you guys been up to on this Sunday? What did you guys do today? Chris Real Deal Beal, 900. He's fought in the UFC a couple times. That's a woman. That's also a woman. That is also a woman. That is a man. Matt Hobar. Woman. Nolan Tickman. Okay. Pablo Alfonso. Ruben Duran. Seth Too Quick Tyken. Funny name, but okay. Alright. Looks like the bantamweight division will be kind of small. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and sign Tyrion Flash Ware. Just because I like him. Alright, flyweights, and then we'll take a look at the women. So basically all we're going to do right now is just offer up contracts. $41 years old, but we could probably use bodies in the flyweight division. That's a woman. Yeah, we're going to have to sign any flyweight that we can really get, to be honest. Donovan Freelo. Oof, yeah, an 0-4, no thanks. 190 a fight. You know what that means. We're signing him long term, baby. Get that signing bonus out of here, though. Jamie Alvarez. Get in here. Woman. Good to see that there's going to be a lot of women's options, though, that we can sign. Joseph Sandoval. Kana Hyatt. Matt Manzanares. Shane Howell. Tyler, I thought that said, oh, it is. Tyler Shindig Shin. That's funny. Walk with Elias. Is that what you were doing? Oh, Elias Urbina? Yep. Oh, Elias Garcia. Is that what it said? Elias, yeah. Walk with Elias for $190. Ooh, Roberto Little Fury Sanchez, $600. And apparently the number 23 flyweight in the world. That's pretty funny. No bonus. Get out of here with that. Shane Howell, nah. Already signed him. Willie Whoop-Ass Gates. Cool name, bro. Alright. So that's all of the men that we can sign. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the women. Starting the strawweight division. There's definitely going to be less. But 800 to 900 we'll stick with. But we'll literally sign everyone that we can. Cheyenne Buys. Good. Jamie Moyle. She's fought in the UFC before. Okay. Katie Howard. Sure, get in here. Right. Lacey Shuckman. I actually know someone who's related to Lacey Shuckman. I used to work with her. Maya Stevenson. Joe Daddy Stevenson's wife. Patricia Vidonic. Sure. Sarah McLeod. Cool. Sophia Baggerdi. And should I make a big signing like Tiffany Van Soest? I really like her. No, not yet. All right. Flyweight, even less so. Ariel Beck. Christina Marks. Christine Stanley. The thing is, too, UFC might just snap up some of these women, even though they have shitty records, just because they need women. Josie Stotts. Kelly Cobold, no. We'll sign Miranda, the Maverick. She's not happy with that deal. Still not happy with it. Good. Okay. You only signed like 5 girls in the flyweight division. That's okay. Bantamweight. Interested to see how long. Well, the thing is, not soon, because a lot of these guys are shitty. You know what I mean? But if they start winning, then maybe. But it's not UFC particularly. It's going to be companies like KSW or Bellator that are going to be really annoying because they're going to come in with exclusive contracts, and then we're not going to be able to, offer them anything like that. Excuse me while I stretch. Because we're not going to be able to offer anything like that. We can't do exclusive contracts until we get like low-level national, I think, at the very least. It's Jan Finney. Julia Ottolino. Kelly Fastholz. Marissa Caldwell. Oh, and 2, but sure. And that is it. Okay, cool. So, we are all done offering contracts to fighters for now. And as you can see, we have offered a shit ton of contracts. And hopefully 0 of those I accidentally gave bonuses to. But the thing is, we're probably not going to sign all of those guys that we offered. A lot of them are going to take contracts elsewhere. Let's see. Don't stop for important emails. Generated fighters is enabled. Okay. And then... Okay. I'm just checking to make sure that everything is right here. AI hiring aggression. Oof. Just leave that at normal for now. New companies, generated fighters, random incident date, organic biographies. Okay. Okay, now let's, we don't have any broadcasters set in place, so we don't have to worry about hiring any, like, announcers or anything like that right now. But let's see what we can do from here. Recommended hires, auto renewals, drug testing. So drug testing is going to be done in-house. And since we're such a low, you know what I mean? Like low, like... What I'm saying is, we're not really going to drug test. We don't care about drug testing at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to set these tests to be really crappy. $36 a fighter for the drug test. Or you know what? Make it at least yeah, so that way we can say that, oh hey, we drug tested. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have to pay 563 anyways a fighter for the drug test, which sucks. Which basically means that we're paying every fighter about $1,400 per fight. So this in-house thing really only works if we're going somewhere that's unregulated. But I mean, can't hurt to save it anyways. Okay. Child organization, media, demographics, absences, contract overview, popularity, stability, credibility, finance, corporate. We don't have the money to do any of this stuff. Finance, sponsorship income $500, admin expenditure. So we're basically making like a $25 profit based off of everything that we're doing. $150 bonuses. There you go. Media, hype, tags, event history, rules and settings, weight classes, belts. We don't have any belts at all right now. Matchmaking. We don't. Let's go ahead and make sure that we get. Well, here's the thing. If we add a show now, we're kind of putting a lot of pressure on signing people. So let's just go ahead and get somebody signed at least before we do any of that. Literally, all we can do is just advance. Okay. Yeah, we really can't do anything right now. So let's just go ahead and advance and hope that we, get some signings going within the next couple of days. It's probably going to take a while. Um, it's probably going to take a while to get anything really going. So I'm just going to go ahead and advance. Go ahead and advance like 3 days. And we'll go ahead and see what happens. Of course, it's the first day. So everything is going to take fucking forever to load. How do you switch from the start stream screen to the stream? So that if you have the app on your phone to control the Streamlabs, like the OBS Streamlabs, then you should be able to set it. Well, you can set it up in Streamlabs to where you're only capturing the portion of the screen that you want it to. Yes, I am doing a local to global again, Bonnie Boy. I, I'm doing this because I don't want to stretch out my UFC save too thin because I can definitely tell that I'm recording like a lot, which is great. Obviously, a lot of people are gonna be binge watching and stuff, but I want to put it out, periodically. I don't want to just put out like 3 episodes a day like I've been doing, the past couple of days. So in order to kind of, you know, sandwich in between all of that, I'll do this local to global stuff, but it's all going to be on Twitch. So all the local to global stuff that I'm doing, you'll be able to watch on Twitch and then, see on YouTube later if you really want to see it. But the thing is, you're going to be able to see everything. So like all the loading and stuff like that. So, but yeah, TJ, it's kind of a trial and error thing. So don't worry too much if you can't really get the hang of it at first. It's definitely like a trial and error thing. I know if you hold like Alt or Control, you can like kind of minimize the window that you're actually streaming. Because my laptop, WMMA 5, the game, is only on a portion of the screen, but you can set it so that way you're only capturing part of the screen. I always wanted to do a company that take fighters that suck and just built them up to monsters. So I mean, that's not necessarily what I'm doing, but I mean, I'm only citing fighters that are like 800, $900 to fight. So that's definitely gonna help just because I'm saving money because I only have $50,000 to start out with. Um, so my ultimate goal is not just to be the best company in the world, but exactly what you said, to have fighters that were originally thought to not be that good and maybe turn them into monsters. And a lot of that's going to have to do with their marketability, and just hoping that they get popular. Because if they get popular, then they kind of have the people behind them, and they have like confidence behind them to do even better. Momentum has a lot to do with how people do in this game. And I will go ahead and I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water real quick. I personally, my brain, think you're doing these fights in back alleys. I'm not. I'm doing them in my high school gymnasium. The local to global save. So the company's actually called Shadow Ridge Fighting Championships, and that's because it's all the fights are going to be held in the gym at Shadow Ridge High School. So, and I have a funny idea for what I want to do. I have an idea for what I want to do for like the first like fight card or something, because literally my high school is like right here. So I think I have an idea of what I want to do, but you guys will see in the near future. But I'm gonna go get a bottle of water real quick. All right, I'm back. Got my big old jug of water. Cornflakes thinks that he wrestled in my high school gymnasium. That's awesome. Did you wrestle when you were at younger? Okay. Whew. Let's see. Ooh boy, a lot of rival bids. Ooh boy, a lot of rival bids here. Okay, let's go and take a look at these. Okay, so we're going to take an L on a lot of these because we're not really in the position to offer much more. So let's see who we're going to lose out on. Seth Deacon, Matt Manzanares, Leonardo Morales, Jay Silva, Cody Griffin, Anthony Figueroa, Alvin Kakdak, Willie Gates, Julia Adelino, Marissa Caldwell, Leonardo Morales, Jay Silva, Jan Finney, Daniel Madrid. Now, how much more does Daniel Madrid want? It's not worth it. Seriously considering both offers. What if I gave him the bonus stuff? One of two offers I'd consider. We're not going to be on... No. What's the other bid? What? Because he's getting a bonus? That's crap. Sure, okay. Okay. So any of the women we really want to make sure that we get. The men I can deal with losing out on. The women I'd rather hold on to. She can go. Angela Samaro. Yeah, what's the rival bid? 800. It's because they're getting bonus offers, that's why. Better offer and not being seriously considered. Seriously, because of a bonus? What the F, man? 8:19 p.m. So it's really boring and I've done an all-nighter. It's 8:19 p.m. where you're at? Like at night? Ooh, I just spilled a lot of water on myself. Give me 1 second to fix this. This water bottle does not want to cooperate with me. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so we're going to lose out on a lot of these guys that we offered contracts to. Oh, it's AM. Okay. I was about to say. Okay. Hopefully we start signing some of these guys soon. Jan Finney. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just keep advancing forward. Hopefully we just get some guys signed. but everyone's getting contract offers, so it's looking tough. Didn't Jan Finney get murdered by? Yeah, she did. She did. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix my water bottle again. So I didn't really fix it, but took a big old gulp of water. There was activists in London calling this a fake virus. Yeah, there's people like that in America too. Um, yeah, I won't comment any further on that, but there have been a lot of protesters calling this a fake virus and things like that, saying, "Oh, we need America open again. We want to go back to work and stuff like that. Fake virus, blah blah blah." In the beginning, I was kind of just kind of shocked by everything that was going on because I got sick for a period of about a week and I was told to stay at work. I was fine to go to work, but they were like, no, 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 you got to stay at home. And it was kind of not an enjoyable week, but I was kind of just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take the week off because it was my first time I had a week off from everything in a long time. So it was kind of nice just to stay at home and do nothing really. Was that today that happened, Pawnee Boy, or is that just overall that's been going on? Is stuff pretty serious over there right now or no? I didn't think it was gonna reach the. Well, I mean, people said the same thing about the swine flu. You know what I mean? Oh, that's Africa. That's not gonna happen over here. You know what I mean? But that shit travels through the air and it goes quickly. I don't know how it got over here, but it did, and it's affecting people. It sucks, but you just gotta make sure that you're careful. Gotta make sure that you're safe. I mean, even if it is fake, I don't want to chance it. You know what I mean? If you say, yeah, if you play Russian roulette, there's still a 1 out of 6 chance that you die. You know what I mean? So I'm not the type of guy to take that chance. You know, can't go out for longer than an hour in here, and it so is where you're at. Is it a very city type of town, or is it kind of urban, rural, or do you live in a flat, an apartment, or do you live in an actual house? No, urban. And is it a super dense population area? Do a lot of people live where you're at? But anyways, wherever you guys are, just make sure you're staying safe. If you can afford to, just stay home, you know? I can afford to, but I just prefer making money because they're paying everybody extra at work. So, and I genuinely love my job too. So it's nice to be able to go into work, get paid even more, and it's like not small but not big. We're near Manchester, which is big. Yeah. I don't think I've asked you this before, but who's your favorite football club? Because mine's Manchester United. I've been with them ever since like 2004, 2005. My first video game that I ever got on my PlayStation 2 back in the day was FIFA '04. And I remember playing with Manchester United, like they were one of my first teams. Leeds United. They so Leeds United was like about to get promoted into the Premier League. Do you know what's going to happen with that? Cuz I'm pretty sure they were either first or second position on the table and they were going to get promoted. So now what? What's going to happen there? Cuz they used to be a really big team. I think we are promoted. See, but the thing is, weren't they talking about like continuing the season? Because I'm pretty sure Euro is isn't it canceled? Which is crazy. Bundesliga just came back. Yeah, there's that video of Dortmund um, celebrating their win by thanking all the fans in the arena and stuff like that. Pretty funny. But I haven't heard anything about the Premier League coming back. If the Premier League does come back, that'd be amazing. But I don't know because this whole pandemic thing is just now kind of starting to hit the UK kind of hard. But I mean, I don't know. I guess Pawnee Boy would be able to, you know, say how bad it's going getting over there. Really, they haven't told us yet. I checked it up. Yeah, that sucks for Leeds because they were about to get promoted, and it would be their first time back in the league for a while, right? Like 2006, 2007, I think. Not 100% sure. Because when I was playing FIFA '04 back in the day, they were in the Premier League. Sheffield Wednesday was also in the Premier League back in '04. We were in League One in 2008. What happened? What happened there? Was it like money issues, or did the team just start sucking all of a sudden? I'm not super privy on my Leeds United history. Financial stuff? Yikes. That happened to Portsmouth too. And the Portsmouth stuff I do remember because there was a lot of players on that Portsmouth team in 2009, 2010 that went to the World Cup. And then immediately after everyone returned from the World Cup, Portsmouth had all that financial stuff happen. And they literally, I think they're out of league football now, if I'm correct. We had to rent our stadium. Oh boy. So as far as this game right here, I'm hoping that we come back to us having signed some people. Portsmouth is in League One. Okay. So not a complete travesty. Um, isn't there a pretty like big team that just got kicked out of league football like last year? Got some Italian money now. That's always good because you know those Italian teams never mess up with their money. I remember I was never like a fan of Juventus, but like since I was able to play FIFA '04 back in the day, Del Piero was on the cover. So naturally, I was like, "Oh, this guy's on the cover. He must be really good." So Newcastle working towards that Saudi blood money. Hey, that money comes in handy. Newcastle gets it, especially after the owner they had previously. Their previous owner was terrible for that club. He was all about making money over like making the team good. You know what I mean? Which I mean, in a business sense, is awesome, but English football is a whole nother thing. Like that fan base just despised that owner, and good for them. And hopefully that those Saudi owners are able to, yeah, Mike Ashley. Hopefully those Saudi owners are able to make the team better. Because people don't care about the blood money as long as the team is improving. You can put whatever like Saudi airline or whatever on the cover of the T-shirt, but if the team's improving, I mean, the fans are gonna be for it. Sunderland Till I Die or All Nothing. So I've heard of Sunderland Till I Die, but I haven't gotten around to watching it. Mostly because I'm not in my soccer phase of like sports fandom right now. So like I have certain like periods of the year where I'm like 100% into certain sports. Like with MMA, it's like year round. I'm always following MMA in some capacity year round. But like right before this whole pandemic started, I was 100% in on baseball. Like fandom, my research, things like that. Um, Watching games, it was all baseball. But immediately after baseball, it was going to get into the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs, so I was going to be a little bit more into that. So, football slash soccer, I stopped, you know, religiously watching around Christmas time. Okay, hopefully we read some emails that tell us. Hopefully, read some emails that tell us that we've signed some people. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay. So we're able to sign a lot of guys, which is great. Obviously, not everyone signed, and I'm sure we still can sign a few more. Yeah, look at that. All these contract negotiations. So we still have a lot of people that are potentially going to sign, which is great. And now, let's go ahead and add our first show. We'll put our shows on Fridays. SRFC1. Okay. Already booked a fight. That's the only reason why. Okay, what about a week prior? So, April, Friday, week 3. Okay. What about week 2? That's literally. Really, huh? Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Do I. Seriously? Really, all these guys will be able to fight on such short notice? Awesome. Okay. What about this on this day? This is in 5 days. Nah, I'm not gonna chance that. We'll go ahead and go with this on this Friday in Arizona, of course. No broadcasters, of course. Okay. All right. At least 1 month's time for the show to be organized, except in the first week of the game, when you only require 2 weeks prep time. You only give them 12 days. Okay. Well, shit. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Well, it's scheduled, so. All right. So Friday of week 4, April 2020. Hold on. Okay, it's really good. The fans just turn on to them. Oh yeah, for 2020. Very funny. Team after third game, they go from this manager is the second coming to we should kill this man and make his kids watch real quick. Wimbledon lost and people were angry because they won FA Cup, beat Liverpool, and the owners moved them to Milton Keynes Dons. And the players had to stay on their contracts, then made the A team lowest team that League One, gives a grace period in the first 2 weeks. Okay. All right. So we have our first show scheduled. Um, should we add our second show? I think we should. Just say F it and just schedule it, or I think so. All right. So Friday, week 1 of May. Naming. Okay, Arizona, yes. Um, can I put no? Okay, drug tests are mandatory. That sucks, but oh well. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and set up our first shows. Um, through by popularity. No one's really popular per se. So I mean, let's uh, let's take a step back for a second, because currently has 49,951. Currently have 99 fighters under contract. Okay. So if we go to this page, it should tell us. All right. SRFC has less than 6 total fights. A critical and commercial rating will be strongly impacted by running such a tiny show. So we need at least 6 fights per show. It says 4 is the absolute minimum for main card fights. So I'm thinking we run just 6 fights on each show. Because 6 fights would mean 12 fighters and 1,000, so like roughly $12,000 in terms of like fighter pay. Hopefully we make some sort of money. I mean, let's go ahead and do it. Let's Let's see what we want to do here, though. Rankings. Do we have any kind of rankings whatsoever? Update rankings. I mean, we have some rankings. All right, so heavyweight. Let's get a heavyweight fight in here. Kelvin versus Chris Lewis. Let's get one more heavyweight fighter. This hometown boy. Have him take on Josh Burns. James Boknovic will have him fight on the first show. Against William Knight. Oh, hello. Entity God scared me there, but thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a pretty good night. That was really loud in my headset. Alright, what exactly happened there? Oh, hosted me with one viewer. Well, hello, Entity God. Thank you for hosting me with all of your one viewer. Alrighty, let's see here. 3 more fights to book. Let's do it in the lower divisions. Go ahead and do this fight. Daniel Head and Mike Joy. Somebody who's on 800. Michael McBride, who's on 110. How about that? And Nate Andrews, who's on 130. All right. So we have one more fight. Low-level regional great main events. Low-level regional great main events. They're all basically going to be like this. Unknown. It says great main event still. Low-level regional great main events. I think we'll go ahead and just leave it like that. My only concern is whether or not we actually make money from the shows, because we need to figure out some way, to get going here. Obviously, once we get a little bit of popularity going in the U.S., we'll be able to get on YouTube or something. Okay. Oh, there should have been some regen fighters, correct? We're all just announcers. Okay. All right. Time to book 6 more fights. Book. Let's book both of these women's fights. Then 4 more fights for the men. Eesh. Dangerously overmatched. And apparently he's not dangerously overmatched because they'll let that happen. Okay. Arizona boy. Okay. So, 6 fights on each card. They're both set up. Now, should I set up the next fight card as well and just continue going weekly, or should I like give it a little bit of space after the first two? Because we could have dried out all of our money on these first 2 shows if we don't make any money. Hopefully we do. Hopefully that's not a problem, but it's a possibility. So I think what we're going to do after this is set up our next fight card to be a good amount of time after the second one. So probably like 2 weeks afterwards at least. 3 weeks probably. So week 4, Friday. So week 4 in May on a Friday. SRFC 3. Okay. And so now what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to set it to where there's a lot of fights. So that way we kind of just have everyone preemptively booked. Just so that way they don't take bookings elsewhere. All right. All right. So I'm literally just going to set up like 20 fights. So that way we have, 20 fights booked up for like later down the line. Not necessarily that they're going to happen on this show. It's just they're going to happen in the future. And then I can always like move them from card to card after the fact. And then, of course, we're still going to have a lot of guys that are signing after today, too. So, well, he's an Arizona boy. He's also an Arizona boy, Joe Gigliotti. Okay. So these guys are all agreeing in principle to like fight later on at some time. Okay, let's see. Yeltsin Mesa. Even fight for you is this guy. I'm just literally setting up random fights, you guys, just because we gotta get things going. And I don't have any vested interest necessarily in any of these guys. All right, one more fight we can book up. All right, cool. So now let's go ahead and simulate up another 4 days or so. And then after those 4 days are up, we'll go ahead and we'll take a look and see who else we've signed. And then we'll probably just skip forward to our first fight night. Probably get our first fight night out of the way. Actually, I'll probably call it quits before our first fight night. And then for the next time that I do work on this save, we'll go over that fight card. I haven't even seen if UFC's doing anything in this save yet. That'll be pretty interesting to see what the AI UFC does. Oh, getting a bit tired over here. So kind of just going over my plans for the UFC save. So kind of just going over my plans for the UFC save. I'm probably going to record all the episodes of the fight nights tomorrow since I'm off work, but I'll be releasing them over a period of 3 days, just so I'm kind of spacing it out a little bit. And then Friday, I'm off work again until around 5 p.m. So I think I'll probably record the pay per view on that day. That's the only thing that's going to suck really about just like this save, just because a lot of it's going to be just like advancing, for the especially at least for the first couple of fight cards until we realize, just what we're getting ourselves into. Oh boy, really getting the yawns right now. I think I saw Daniel Madrid's name in there. I wonder if we're going to finally snap him up. Everyone's trying to sign guys, though, right now. I'm in the WMMA mod, and Mike Tyson just popped up, wants 150K a fight. Well, yeah, you're going to have to if you want to really sign him. I mean, he's more than likely worth more than that. He just popped up, actually, about a week ago. He's not training again to fight, but he's, like, getting back into boxing and stuff. I have 6 million available. He is my company. What? What do you mean by that? 6 million like dollars available? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't have the luxury in this company of having all that money. Like I said, this could be over in like 4 shows just because of like how little money we have. Really gotta get some sort of TV deal. Even if it's just like YouTube, just to like get our name out there. With one fight, Tyson could buy 3 of your companies. Yeah, true. It's very true. Essentially, all that our company is It's just a bunch of handshake agreements. You know what I mean? They're not really contracts by any means. Oh boy. Okay, so Thursday, week 2. So let's check. Did UFC already schedule something? They haven't. Huh. That's pretty surprising. I figured they would have scheduled something by now. TKO'd hasn't. Titan FC has. Hmm. Okay. Well, obviously we've scheduled three, three cards. Shido has a card scheduled. All right. They haven't. PFL has one scheduled. Schulte versus Held, two title cards, two title fights on that card. Pancrase has one scheduled. One has one scheduled. I'm sure they put Demetrius Johnson on there, right? No? LFA has one scheduled. KSW has one scheduled. Jungle Fight has one scheduled. Invicta has one scheduled. Deep has one scheduled. Cage Warriors has one scheduled. Bellator has one scheduled. And ACA has one scheduled. Did we sign any more people? We sure did. A lot of our guys are getting offered contracts with other people, though. Oh, Christina Marks we signed. That's cool. Bid ends, signs. A lot of these are just. A lot of these are just my guys getting offered contracts from other companies, which sucks, but it is what it is. No one will talk with us at all. Let's see here. Low level regional. So we can do this easily after like one show, I think. Low level regional, the Fight Network advertising revenue model. But we can't do it. We can't with them because they already have three companies. Low level regional Facebook. Mid level regional DAZN. So obviously it looks like Facebook or YouTube looks like it's the way to go, and it's probably going to be YouTube. Is there any benefit to going to Facebook instead? South America. That seems so sketchy though. To air everything on Facebook instead of YouTube. We could do both, I'm sure. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits there. Um, we were able to get some of our fight cards scheduled. We were able to sign a lot of people up. I'm debating whether or not I want to set up another fight card just so I can preemptively schedule fights and then kind of like schedule them for later. I can always just change the names of these events, but I kind of really just want to make sure that I have fights set up so that way I have them under my banner. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. AZPlow21 is the channel name. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if you guys are excited for this local to global save. I know I am. A lot of things to be done, and it's gonna take a lot of time for it to get really going. But we'll see just how it ends up. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.